have been discussing the laws of shaving the peyot, of trimming the peyot. We said no one should go less than a 2 on a barber machine, and we said it should be at least to the end of the cheekbone, on the lower part of the peyot. And we said it's through Torah, it's a prohibition from the Torah to shave off the peyot. What about regarding the beard? It says in the same pasuk, Lo takifu pe'at roshechem, al tashchit pe'at zekanecha. Do not destroy the corners of your head, which is the sideburns, and do not destroy the corners of your beard. What does this mean? The Gemara Masechet Makot, Chaf Aleph Amud Aleph 21a tells us this is only, how is it asur to destroy it? Only with a razor. What is special about a razor? The Rishonim explain that a razor accomplishes 2 things. It has giluah and it has ashchata. It has the power of shaving, and it also has the power of destroying. Meaning it goes to the root. It goes very close to the hair root, and therefore only such a tool is what the Torah prohibits doing for the use shave off the beard. According to this, the Rambam says in the 12th chapter Chot Avodah Zarah, he says over there that a person will be allowed to use a scissors, even though by peyot we said you cannot use a barber machine to shave too close out of the respect of the opinion of the Rosh. However, but Rambam writes that in regards to the beard, you'll be allowed to use the scissors, even if it's going to shave very close, you're allowed to use the scissors. Why? Because only a razor is asur by the beard. Interestingly, the Rama writes, Shulchan Aruch says the same thing, Siman Kuf Pei Aleph Sif Yud. Shulchan Aruch writes, even using a scissors to shave very close by the beard, mutar, unlike by the peyot. Only a razor. So the Rama brings Sif Yud Aleph, and he says the person is very careful. The Gemara says there's 5 corners to the beard. There's 5 areas of the beard which are asur to shave with a razor. And we don't know exactly what they are. It's a big debate. So therefore the Rama says the person should be machmir, should be strict, not to use a razor anywhere on his beard. He says even under the throat. He says because we don't know exactly where the beard ends. Some people, they like to get a razor on the bottom or on the back. So he says even under the throat, the person should not use a razor. Anyways, and it comes out according to this whole discussion, what about the shaving machines that we have today, the electric shavers? So we said, even though you get a close shave with the electric shaver, at the end of the day, how does it shave? It has a foil. It has one metal layer on top that has holes. You put close to your face, the hairs go inside the hole, and there's a spinning blade inside. And this blade, together with the metal sheet on top, they cut together. So that's like scissors. So it should be what? We said Shulchan Aruch, and the Gemara said, only razor is asur. But scissors will be mutar. So according to this, shaver machines should be mutar. However, some poskim say, they quote the Tosafot. Tosafot Masechet Nazir says that by shaving the beard, anything that accomplishes the same result as a razor, using the same methods as a razor, is also asur. So they say, therefore, they say some shavers, they shave very close. For example, some of them have a lift and cut method. What's a lift and cut method? Where the shaver has a mechanism to pull the hair out and cut it at the root. That's just like a shaver. Or some blades inside the shaver are so sharp that they don't need the top sheet to help cut. The blade is so sharp it gets cut the hair by itself. If you take a hair and go like this with one blade, it also could cut. And that's like a razor. A razor cuts with one blade. So therefore, many poskim say they should remove the lift and cut mechanism, and they should dull the blades in order that the blade should not be able to cut like a razor by itself. Rather, it should only be able to cut through the 2 blades together. But that is the discussion about electric shavers. Or Ovadia writes in Yabi Omer Chelik Tet, see if you that if a person puts a shaver not close to his face, it'll be mutar. But if close to the face, then you'll be already infringing, according to those poskim, making the shave very close, like almost like a razor. I heard a beautiful mashal, but a person who rented an exotic car. He went to a vacation spot and he rented a very exotic car, and he paid over $10,000 to rent this car for 1 week, for a few weeks, for a few days, just to rent this exotic car. But what? He was so tired, and he slept most of the day on his vacation. And his friends told him, "Lo haram, it's a waste of money. You go and you spend thousands of dollars to rent this car, you don't even drive it. Haram." And he felt so bad. He's right, and he forced himself, I should go out and use the car. Rabotai, HaKadosh Baruch Hu invests in us 86,400 seconds every day. If you do not utilize these seconds every day, you're never going to get them back. So therefore, a person should say, lo haram, isn't it a waste? These seconds, the 86,000 seconds I have every day, should we use it for a mitzvah? So B'ezrat Hashem, we should be able to utilize our time, and not as they say, kill time, rather use the time, build our olam haba.